Okay, I go up the stairs in our cottage, Wally's Hotspring Resort. And this is our room. Beds are not made, so you have to already complain about it. And look at this bathtub we have. Woohoo! They had the dates wrong, but they fixed it and they were coming. Everything on the shower. Nice, huh? Look at the bathtub. Nice room. Very nice. And downstairs is another big room with a bathroom. So we are all set. Let's give you a little view. This is the living area, dining room, and the kitchen. And here's the other bathroom. This is a jacuzzi. A really nice kitchen and a balcony with rocking chairs outside. There's hot springs. How many hot springs? 3? 5 hot springs, a pool and a jacuzzi outside. Woohoo! So we'll be staying a week. Really nice cabin style. And there's cottage. town. Historical landmark. The whole city is an historical landmark. Crazy. Sheriff's office. Alright.
You have arrived.
Oh, I have arrived. Gunfights. Mhm.
As much as any history book, his writings inform the world of life on the American frontier. Mark Twain was essentially a Westerner, and his humor was a tall tale. He wrote for the ear rather than the eye. His style had the loose rhythm of speech, and he always wrote as if he was telling a fantastic story, which he fully expected to be believed. This is Charlie Jones and Merlin Olsen. Mark Twain was born in Samuel Clemens in 1835. He had an adventurous youth. He was a journeyman painter, a riverboat pilot. He was even a member of the Confederate Army, but that only lasted a couple of weeks near the end of the Civil War. He came west when he was 26, tried prospecting, was not too successful. He found only blue gold. It was while he was here in Virginia City, Nevada, working for the Territorial Enterprise at $25 a week, that he started to develop his own unique writing style. It was also here that he changed his name, adopting the pen name Mark Twain, a name that had originally been used by a Mississippi riverboat pilot by the name of Isaiah Sellers when he was writing for a New Orleans newspaper. When Sellers died, Samuel Clemens became Mark Twain. Mark Twain, by the way, in riverboat terminology also means two fathoms or safe water. Merlin, Territorial Enterprise journalist, was one of the exaggerated characters that fit the style of Mark Twain, who never let the facts get in the way of a good story. He would change the facts or just color them a bit from his own imagination. And there's no doubt that his career was enhanced by his sidekick, Dan DeQuille. They tickled together, they created hoaxes together, they were roommates about the same size, so he would borrow Dan's clothing and then complain about his quality.
But his stay in Nevada was cut short when he was challenged to a duel, because he'd written that James Letter of a rival newspaper was a coward and a liar. Letter backed out of the duel when a friend of Twain shot the head off a passing bird and gave Twain, who literally couldn't hit the barn door, credit for the act of shooting. Even though Nevada had just passed anti-dueling laws, Twain left for California to put some distance between himself and John Letter.
His next stop was San Francisco, where his robust style was well suited to that metropolis. When a young lady blew her nose in public, Twain reported, "Its exquisitely modulated tone excited the admiration of all who had the happiness to hear it." Or Twain could picture the victim of police brutality, sleeping with that calm serenity peculiar to men whose heads had been caved in with the club.
He was visiting friends near Angels Camp, California, when he heard a tale that would launch him to national prominence. It was here at the Angels Hotel where the old Mississippi River pilot named Ben King related a fine and fancy story about a champion jumping frog named Daniel Webster, who was secretly fed a handful of buckshot. As a result, old Daniel just couldn't jump, and his owner lost a mighty big bet.
At that time, Twain was staying nearby with his friends the Gillises, and it was here in this cabin that Mark Twain wrote the celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County. It became an overnight sensation, He left for the East and never returned. Twain went on to write such masterpieces as Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, and would be called the Lincoln of our literature. His special humor is reflected in sayings like, "Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to." Let us be thankful for fools, but for them, the rest of us could not succeed. There are several good protections against temptation, but the surest is cowardice. Mark Twain. He wrote with a vitality and exaggerated humor that mirrored the lifestyle of the American frontier. So a young German engineer by the name of Geisler was brought
Germans
in.
again.
And in
Always
1860,
the
he
Germans.
solved the problem with what he called square set. Large, pre-cut timbers like this, locked together in squares, and held together only by the pressure of the earth. They have the advantage of being able to withstand pressure from 6 different sides, and you can extend them endlessly in almost any direction. This will give you an idea of just how successful this honeycomb concept was. It revolutionized being life. At the peak of the Comstock, there were more than 700 miles of tunneling underneath Virginia City. Here are the calls.
Christmas store.
I would be coming in, and they did it, and I said, "Don't touch
Oh, kitty. Mom, look, it's baby kitty. It's a puppy.
At the sidewalks.